What's up, everybody? My name is Rocket Rob, and welcome back to server maintenance. Calibria Crystal Guardians. So this video, I can already tell, is not gonna be what I thought it was going to be. So you can see from right here, it says new version 2.1.1 is coming. Okay, so anyone who logged in, I think yesterday, before like 2300 hours or something, got a notification saying that, you know, they were doing server maintenance and then they were going to be dropping the next update right after that, which is happening tomorrow on April 29th. That was when the update was supposed to be coming, but apparently someone didn't get the memo because they released half the update today. Yeah, so you can see it says a little bit about like what's happening and everything. I'm just gonna switch over because I have things to look at in a minute. The things I want to show you guys in a minute. Yeah, so it says new version 2.1.1 is coming. New function and new heroes will be released after tomorrow's server maintenance. Server maintenance time 29th of April, 100 to 600 Eastern time, 600 to 1100. I don't even know what time zone that is. And then GMT. What is GMT? That is a great question. I have no idea what either of those server names are. I know Eastern time. I know Eastern time. I have no idea what the others are. I don't know. If you know what those mean, please let me know, or I'll just Google it after this or during this. I wish my cables would stop being like all hooked together and stuff. Anyway, so they have a Gruta chance of summoning. They're doing another plus 400% event, so I'm probably gonna do another video on that just simply because views. And that's being dropped 48 hours after the servers are being reopened, so they're gonna be down for about 5 hours, and then we're getting our new update, and then 2 days later we're getting a 400% summoning event. I don't understand it either. Anyway, so there, what are notice server? Oh, okay, so that's the server. I'm guessing they did it this way so that way it wouldn't be too big of an update, because when I downloaded this, it took about 5 minutes, and like, my school doesn't have amazing Wi-Fi, but it has good enough for, you know, some stuff. I wish I knew what all this update, like this half of the update, had in it. Okay, well, they switched the way the level looks. They didn't change the level cap yet. I know they're planning on that. 90, level 50. Okay, some of this looks different, but it's not like anything here has changed. Can you show me? Oh yeah, well, for anybody who's curious, there's my thing. I don't know like what this has changed. I see the first immediate thing is the server time, but like, oh wait, something I did hear that they added. There we go. Yes. So they have levels 11 and 12 of Colossus up. Okay, so it doesn't, wait. Okay, I'm guessing that must not be loaded in. They also have the Hydra. So I am immediately recording a video right after this, going over the Hydra, and then I'll do some over 12F in the future. Those I'm so excited about. Yeah, nothing else down there. These, gosh, I've been waiting for these for about a month. I feel like a lot of people have, but like me especially, I've been so hyped for these for a month. Let's just look. Yeah, so this is where you get destruction and desperation runes. You can get destruction in you can get these runes, like you can You can feasibly get all of these because you can craft them all, but I think Desperation, at least, this is the... Yes. These are the only 2 places where you can get, like, you know, good of these runes, like 6-star, like heroic and legendary runes. However, I don't think I've gotten a 6-star legend rune on my account. Thankfully, hopefully, 12th floor will fix that. Ooh, I'm curious. Drops, Catacombs, rare to legend. Wait. Okay, so it doesn't have drop info for what 11 and 12 give. I'm going to assume though, based on just like the way that these go, that they just give more 6-star runes, or they give like higher grade of the 5 and 6-star runes. I'm hoping for just more of them, but after this I'm immediately gonna sit down and see if I can put together a team for one of them. At least for Colossus, because I want to get those, mostly the attack runes, wild runes, and agile. Really all of those, because that's awesome. 40% attack runes. Oh, okay. I was actually looking at this because I was curious in the past of like if attack or destruction runes were actually better. I've never had good enough destruction runes to warrant them, but I was just curious. Destruction runes are markedly better, unless you're dealing with someone with a ton of defense. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so they added that. Curious if they added anything else. Sorry, a little bit of this is just going to be me kind of exploring what all they added. Okay, so there's nothing there. I still need to do my Inferno Legion attacks. Okay, so I think it's mainly just these. Do they have... They do have 12 floors of Hydra too. I heard there was some... Is there something with Arena? I forget. I don't think so. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset it's not right there now because I haven't been keeping on top of it, but I just cracked into the top 50. Actually, I cracked into the top 40 yesterday in Arena. I was ranked 39th, but then I went to sleep and I woke up unranked. As is such when you don't really have a defense built. But yeah, I was just kind of curious and sat there and did that. Okay, I don't think they really added a whole lot right now. I think they just added the really big stuff so that way it wouldn't really get in the way of the rest of it, which is coming tomorrow, which is like the ability to summon new monsters and some new functions in the game. I don't know exactly what that is. I have the like total of what it is pulled up in front of me. I'll bring that up in a second and kind of go through it with you guys. But this is, right now, it's kind of just me looking through this with you. Okay, so nothing there. Here there is something. There is something here. Here we go. The Garuda. So I had no idea this was going to be a 5-star. So it's an attack monster. This kind of looks like a Phoenix. Not gonna lie, it really looks like... This one at least looks like the Fire Phoenix. That one looks like the Light. Oh man. Inspiration being pulled from other games. Okay, so first skill, attack an enemy to deal 420... Yo, blazing! 420% of attack and damage, 60% to burn targets for 2 turns. And that can go up to 75%. 2 turns, that's decent for a first skill. 2-turn burn. Dispel an enemy buff and then attack them to deal 590% of attack and damage. This skill deals more damage to enemies with lower HP, up to a damage bonus of 1.5 times. Okay, that's decent. So, like, preferably if they have lower HP, it's gonna be a kill shot. After you cleanse them, So like if they have a defense buff on them, you can cleanse that and then nuke them for a ton of damage. I like that. Attack all enemies 2 times. Each attack deals 170% of attack and damage. Increase damage of the skill by 15% for each tier of burn active on targets. Ooh. This one could potentially be great for like Colossus, like speed teams, especially if you pair it with, is it a Destruction Idol? I think it's a Destruction Idol that just like burns a ton. Let me check. I think he's evil. Destruction Idol. Or is it Abyss Lord? Yeah, it's the Abyss Lord, sorry. Because the Abyss Lord, if you look at his skill, all of his skills are AoEs, I believe, right? Yeah, all enemies. Okay, well, 2 AoEs and then a passive. But yeah, so no matter what, his attacks are AoEs. And his first one deals burns as well. So you could potentially throw a ton of burns, like pairing this skill with the Destruction Idol. Just throw a ton of burns on like the Colossus, and then just have your Garuda come in with the second skill and just waste him. Especially if you can get like a defense break on there. Ooh, or Hateful Mark from a Cupid. Oh, I need to summon this first, but still. Oh, why did I just do all of my summons yesterday? I didn't get a Nat 5 anyway, so it doesn't matter, but god damn it. I need to finish looking at this. Okay. Attack all enemies 3 times. Each attack deals 115% of attack and damage and has a 30% chance to burn targets for 1 turn and affect them with Karmatic Conversion for 2 turns. When an enemy affected by Karmatic Conversion is healed, they will take an equivalent amount of fixed damage instead. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if you were to affect like a whole team, like a whole arena defense that has like a druid on it, and that druid attempts to heal them all, they're all taking a bunch. Like, so if he, how much does he heal? Like 30% HP or 40%? All of a sudden they're just getting nuked down 40% HP. Oh my gosh. Well, I think in RTA when they release it, you're gonna see like a really small amount of healers in the meta. Once everyone like who buys a lot is gonna, like, once everyone who buys a lot of like summons and everything has this, you're gonna see like just such a decrease in healers. I think they're probably gonna have to nerf that skill at least a little bit, because that seems a little bit overpowered. 30% chance to burn targets for 1 turn. How much does that go up to? 40%. Okay, so it only goes up to 40%. Okay, that's a 5-turn cooldown for that. So I guess that's not that bad. But still, like, you could potentially like waste an entire team in 1 turn, like a good team if they have like a druid on their team. If you just like flame spirit and then use this skill with your Garuda, all of a sudden that throws it on all of them. Their druid in their arena defense anyway is automatically going to use his 3rd skill to heal, because that's just how the AI works. So he's going to attempt to heal them all like 30 or 40% HP, whatever however much he does. And then all of a sudden it's just dead. Everyone's dead. Oh, that excites me and scares me. I want to see it in work, or see it in action. 70% chance to affect the enemy with the lowest percent HP with 2 turns of Karmatic Conversion at the end of own turn. When an enemy affected by Karmatic Conversion is healed, they will take an equivalent amount of fixed damage instead. Okay. So you take the person who has the lowest. There's also this skill especially, I think, screws over. It's the paladin. I think it's the paladin. Actually, really both of these, because whenever they hit somebody, they're supposed to heal their team by like X amount of their HP or attack, or I forget what it's based off of. But instead, every time they attack, they're dealing a crap ton of damage to their whole team. So this is kind of like an anti-paladin in a way, because everyone builds their paladin that way. When being attacked with poison, burn, or bleed effects, immediately resist. So it has immunity to poison, burn, and bleed. 70% chance to reflect the effect to the attacker. Target may resist this effect based on their resistance stats. So now all of a sudden, none of the rest of the skills kind of make a whole lot of sense. Well, unless, I guess with this one, but like for a dungeon monster, I mean, I guess you have burns there, burns here, right? No, just more damage based on burns. But this one kind of makes me think of like throwing it in Leviathan, because in Leviathan you get poisons. So if you're able to resist that and potentially reflect it, you're just like poisoning the Leviathan a ton. Or I think it's the left tower that does it. Well, now if we're going up to a 12th floor, I don't know what it's going to be, because I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't even ran it yet since I just downloaded it. I like it. I'm curious. Okay. So I kind of like this because it's sort of a way to balance this hero out. He's only got 1353 attack. I say only, his skills are kind of amazing. But I feel like they needed to do that to balance him out, because otherwise that karmatic conversion already seems like it's going to be broken as all hell. I can't wait to see it in action. I would love to get it and play with it. Oh, but that's... Oh my gosh. Okay, did they add any other... No. I don't... Wait. Arthur was in... You were in, right? Hold on. Oh, they did add... Hold on. Hold on, where is he? No. Is he dark? Is he... Where is he? Here he is. Okay. This is the other one they added. The Poseidon. I did not know they were going to make him dark. That seems weird. Okay. So first skill. Wait, let's see. First, he's an assist type, which doesn't really make sense for Poseidon, I don't think, but we'll see. Attack animated deal 385% of attack and damage, 80% chance to transfer all of target's buffs to self. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. I know a fair amount of places I could use, or a fair amount of like arena defenses I could use that against. Attack all enemies 2 times. Each attack deals 100% of attack and damage and has a 60% chance to slow targets for 2 turns and reduce their energy by 25%. After attacking, haste all allies for 2 turns. Okay, so that's just a turn cycling move. That's honestly good in a lot of different teams. Attack all enemies 2 times. Each attack deals 100% of attack and damage and has a 60% chance to affect targets with damage reflection for 1 turn. Enemies with damage reflection will take 20% of their own damage when attacking. After attacking, grant a shield of 20% of own max HP to all allies for 2 turns. Okay, I kind of like that. Oh, gosh. My eye itches so much for some reason. I like this one. So we have one that's a turn cycling second skill, and then we have this other one that's kind of just like... It keeps your team from taking damage while causing their team to take more. So I think that's a really good assist skill. After each attack turn, 70% chance to reduce all allies' skill cool. Yes! So every time he attacks, reduce skill cooldowns. Oh, imagine pairing this like with the Garuda and then just having that third skill go off. Like, you could effectively like almost reduce his skill cooldown by like half. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then if you had like berserk runes on him, oh, I think they're gonna need to like balance patch some of these things. Upon dying, 70% chance to revive all allies, excluding self with full HP. Erase all allies' negative status effects and restore 100% of their HP. Okay, so this is similar to, I think, the Lich King's. I think the Lich King has a third skill that's kind of similar to this. As far as I know, anyway. I forget what I'll look at the Lich King's third skill, because one of his third skills prevents the team from dying. So I saw Altair used it in his Colossus B10 team. His speed team. Attack all enemies 3 times. Each attack deals 85% of attack and damage and has a 50% chance to dispel all buffs from targets. After attacking, erase all allies' negative status effects. Ooh. This is an AoE cleanse and an AoE strip at the same time. Ooh. So this is where you kind of need to play with this one, because there are certain times when I would want to use all 3 of these. So like this one, I would want to throw in really any dungeon team, and I would want him to be the tankiest so that way he dies last. Then say the whole team dies and then he's like the only one left and all of a sudden he dies. Well, the rest of the team comes back immediately after that, if you skill it up, obviously. And then if like one of them has a revive on them, you can just bring him back and then the cycle repeats itself. You could effectively have a team that would kind of never die. This one though, this one is really good for like, honestly, you could throw this one in a dungeon team too, where like if you really need the druid second skill. Great example. He's got a 4-turn cooldown, but his buffs are that you get from it is a 2-turn defense buff and a 1-turn counterattack. Well, with this, if he takes 2 turns, if Poseidon takes 2 turns, all of a sudden that druid's skill cooldown is 2. You've effectively made his cooldown time the exact amount he needs, which is perfect. Then you would kind of eliminate the need to put like a druid or Athena or anything on berserk. And then this one to me just screams like arena, simply because I mean I can cleanse everything, and then like I can cleanse my whole team while stripping their team and effectively just like setting it back to normal, except all of their harmful effects stay on them and all of my beneficial effects stay on me. I think that's awesome. Granted, this is also an LD Nat 5, so broken as all heck. Those skills are amazing, and I want 12 of him. I want 3 of them. I want 3 of them, so then I don't have to switch his skills around. Then I have to remember which one's which, and that's a whole nother thing. Okay, so that's the heroes. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here, and as tempting as you guys are, I'm just gonna run. Nope, not 7. We're just gonna run that for a little bit while I take you guys over everything that this update is supposed to have. So, they posted this, it says 6 hours, but it was about 7 hours now, since I actually did it, because I've been recording for a little bit, and I had to sit here for the update. Hello Summoners, the new version 2.1.1 is coming. New function and new heroes will be released after tomorrow's server maintenance. Server maintenance time, 29th of April, times I said already. Maintenance time might be shortened or delayed due to unexpectable reasons. Okay, I guess that is correct, but like, there's definitely, it definitely should just be unexpected. Their grammar there is, granted, this is a Chinese company. Please follow our fan page for latest news. Maintenance compensation will be made after server reopened. I love that they do this. I love that they do maintenance compensation, because they're like, oh, you couldn't farm for 5 hours? Here's 300 crystals. Love that they do that. Let me go to the next. Can I? What the heck? Guess I just have to click on the next one. Okay. Okay, so this is the 2.1.1 patch log. They're adding, they already did this actually. Catacombs Hydra, Catacombs level limit extended to 12. Is that for everything? New heroes Poseidon and Garuda. Skip function while summoning. Available after level 3. Oh, okay. Like level 3 in the game, sorry. That was the long ago, I don't remember those times. And the main interface now displays the server time. That's good. The essence conversion function has been visually reworked. Okay. Cost of modifying nickname has been increased from 300 to 500. Why? Why? What was the point in that? Why would you increase that? I thought they were just gonna set a limit to that. Okay. Codename ban, chat code ban. What? What? Code name ban and chat code ban. Okay, I don't know what these are for, so if you know, please let me know down in the comments. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Let me just go down to next one. Okay. Bug fix. Fix the arena reward bug. I don't know what that reward or what that bug was, but all right. Fix the arena settlement time. Is that for like when they shut you off for rush hour? Because I have thought that was a little weird that that's a half an hour after, like, you know, when the server kind of like resets for the day, which weirds me out that it's at 2300 and not just when the day is. Anyway, I think that's what that means, but I don't know. Fix the Apex Arena defensive skills that weren't being saved properly. Oh, okay. That's a bug. Actually, I noticed that like a month ago. I noticed that a while ago. It didn't really bother me that much because I didn't really have too many skills to shift around, but I did notice that. Fix the Archmage's bug. I don't know what the Archmage's bug was, actually. Once again, if you know, please let me know down in the comments. I have only had an Archmage for like 5 days and haven't had time to play with him, so I don't know what his bug was. Fix the display problem with Dragoon randomly appearing on the screen. Once again, don't have a Dragoon. Didn't get to see what that one was. Fix the description of Ashura's skill 3. I'll go look at his skill 3 because I don't know what the issue was. Ashura is also like, I think an LD Nat 4, Nat 5, so of course I don't have them. Other minor bug fixes. So something I did notice that I think they fixed in like a patch a couple of days ago, or like a week ago, I don't know. The days all blend together when you're in quarantine. So when I was ascending heroes, every once in a while, it would have like a connection problem and it would stop. And then if you tried it again, the game would just freeze and I'd have to close out of it and reopen it and like start over. And that was really annoying because it took like, I don't know, like 3 minutes worth of work and stretched it out into like 7 minutes because I had to close the game and keep reloading it. And then there were constantly connection issues. But I think that was what they fixed in the last like bug patch, server maintenance. I don't know what they called it, but I think that was fixed. Screw you. Don't do what I'm about to do. Don't just exit battles if you know you can win. That's kind of a waste. Let's just go look at Ashura's... No, not you. Archives. Skill 3? Jeez, which one even is he? This one? No, it's Poseidon. No, here we go. Yeah. He's a Dark Nat 5. Of course I don't have him. Skill 3. I don't even know which skill 3. While being attacked, 70% chance to reduce damage taken by 50%. Does not stack with other damage taken reduction effects. Damage reduced will be saved and added to the next attack as additional damage. Additional damage, maybe a critical strike as well. I'm pretty sure that's the same, because I was just taking on a couple of Ashuras in Arena last night. While being attacked, 70% chance to reflect 100% of own defense and fixed damage, ignores defense, and recovers 6% of own HP. Maybe that was it? Ashura's Rage. Does it say? It just says Ashura's skill 3. Okay. Attack all enemies. I think they mean enemies with an IE there. Is that what they fixed? Well, obviously it needs to be fixed again. Anyway, attack all enemies 2 times to deal 125% of attack and defense and damage. Crit rate is equivalent to current percent of HP. Crit damage is equivalent to current percent of HP lost. If this skill deals critical damage, 60% chance to reduce target's attack for 2 turns. Okay, I think the one they fixed... It's one of these two, because this skill is the same. I know this because I was reading this last night. It's either this one and they just threw in ignores defense, or it's this one, because this one seems oddly specific. This one seems like someone didn't understand and they're like, let me spell it out for you. And that was what they did. I don't know if that's actually what they did, but like I said, he's an LD Nat 5. Of course I don't have him. I'm a broke college kid. I can't afford these funds. Can't even afford my tuition. Okay, so as for like what is already in the game, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm gonna go through and do a video pretty much right after this. As to like, you know, Hydra especially, because I have been excited for that for a long time. And then attempting to build better Colossus teams, as opposed to what I currently use. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comments. I'm really tired once again. Sorry about that. I need to stop doing this. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to wreck that like button and the subscribe button. You know, tell me which Ashura's skill got fixed, and if the enemies was spelled like that before. I would like to know. Also, let me know, what about this update are you most excited about? Is it the heroes? Is it the vast amount that they added to Catacombs? And is it the fact that they added a new Catacombs dungeon, or is it the fact that they just extended the other ones? Because I'm kind of torn. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.